Hello, hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Heather Corinne, and today we're going to be crocheting these adorable chicks or baby birds. I'll post a list of materials and stitches we'll be using in the description box below, as well as a link to my blog post where I've typed this pattern out for you. So let's get started on these adorable little Easter birds or chicks. We'll begin with the base of the body, starting with a magic circle. And we're going to place 6 single crochets in the magic circle. Now that we have 6 single crochet in the magic circle, we're going to pull that loose end tight, and we'll move on to round 2. Round 2, we're going to place 2 single crochet in each stitch around. So here's our first and second single crochet in the same stitch, and we're going to place a stitch marker in that first stitch so we know where we started that row, and we'll continue on placing 2 single crochet in each stitch around for a total of 12 stitches for round 2. For round 3, we're going to place 2 single crochet in the first stitch. We're going to pop in our stitch marker. And then we're going to place 1 single crochet in the next stitch. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, for a total of 18 stitches for round 3. For round 4, we're going to place 2 single crochet in the first stitch, pop in our stitch marker, and then we're going to place 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. And we'll repeat this all the way around. 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, for a total of 24 stitches for round 4. Round 5 is our last round of increasing. We're going to place 2 single crochet in the first stitch, pop in our stitch marker, and then 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. And we'll repeat this all the way around. 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, for a total of 30 stitches for round 5. For rounds 6 through 18, we're going to single crochet in each stitch around. That'll be a total of 30 stitches per round, and I'll meet you back at the end of round 18. If you're enjoying this tutorial, please take a moment to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Your support allows me to continue creating these free tutorials for you, and I really appreciate it. Here we are at the end of round 18. We're just going to pull a really long stitch out on that last stitch of round 18 and pop in a stitch marker so that for any reason this gets pulled, it won't come unraveled. And we're going to begin working on the little embellishments and the face. For the adorable little fuzz on the top of the head, we're going to use the tail from the magic circle in the beginning and string it onto our handy dandy tapestry needle. We're going to go through the middle and pop it out through the middle of that magic circle. Next, we'll take our scissors and trim it down to the length that we would like the little fuzz. And we're just going to start unraveling the little pieces of yarn that comprises the larger piece of yarn. So typically that's 4 little strands, and that gives him the cute little fuzz on top of his head. Now we're going to create the cute little beak. We're going to use, or I'm using a burnt orange yarn, and I'm just creating a slip knot to place on my hook. And I'm going to chain 4 chain stitches. Next we're going to slip stitch into that second chain from the hook. Chain 1. Half double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1. And then slip stitch into the last stitch. Chain 1, and tie off with a long enough tail to attach it to the chick. And here we have our cute little beak. For the eyes, we're going to count down between the 11th and 12th rows and pop in our safety eyes. And then I count 7 stitches in between the first eye to pop in the 8th, or to pop in the other eye, the 8th eye. Not like we're making a spider here. And that gives us enough space to place the beak in between the eyes. So now we just need to pop on the little safety backs on the eyes. Next, we'll attach the beak in between the eyes. So the shorter tail, I'm going to go ahead and string onto the tapestry needle and just pull it straight through. We want the beak on the row below the eyes, so it's still really close but not directly in between them. So I'm just going to stitch that through and pull it through the tapestry needle so that I can string on the longer tail. In order to give our beak the 3D look where it's sticking off the front of the face, we're only going to stitch down the top of the beak, which is the base chain stitches that we worked. So we're only stitching through those top 4 base chain stitches all the way across. I go through them twice just to make it nice and secure, and then I tie it off on the inside. See how the bottom of the beak sort of is raised off and three-dimensional? That's the look that we're going for. So here we're just going to double knot those remaining tails together to secure them, and we will add our stuffing. How cute is this little face? I just love how he turned out. Now we're going to add a bit of stuffing. You just don't want to overstuff so that you can see through the stitches. And remember, you can always add a bit more stuffing right before we close it off at the end. So now we're going to move on to round 19. So we can take out this stitch marker and reinsert our hook. For round 19, we're going to single crochet decrease, and then single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. And we'll repeat this all the way around, single crochet decrease, and then single crochet in the next 3 stitches for a total of 24 stitches for round 19. For round 20, we're going to single crochet decrease, pop in that stitch marker, and then we'll place 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. And we'll repeat this all the way around, single crochet decrease, and then single crochet in the next 2 stitches for a total of 18 stitches for round 20. At this point, I add a bit more stuffing now that we're getting closer to finishing off. For row 21, we're going to single crochet decrease, pop in our stitch marker, and then single crochet in the next stitch. And we'll repeat this all the way around, single crochet decrease, and then single crochet in the next stitch for a total of 12 stitches for row 21. For round 22 is going to be our last round. We're going to single crochet decrease 6 times in a row. After that last stitch, we're going to chain 1 and tie off with a long enough tail that we can weave in our end. So we'll thread our tapestry needle and we're going to stitch up the remaining opening on the bottom. So as you can see, there's just a slight opening. So we're just going to stitch through those front loops only and stitch through pulling that opening closed. So I think I only pulled like 2 stitches through. And then I'm going to tie off and weave in that loose end. So here we have the base of our chick. He's so cute. I just love how he turned out. And now we need to make the wings. For the wings, we're going to create a magic circle and place 6 single crochet in the magic circle. Now that we have 6 single crochet in the magic circle, we're going to pull that loose end tight and we'll move on to round 2. Round 2, we're going to place 2 single crochet in the first stitch. We'll pop in our stitch marker. And then we're going to place 1 single crochet in the next stitch. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and that'll be a total of 9 stitches for round 2. For round 3, we're going to place 2 single crochet in the first stitch. Pop in our stitch marker. And then we're going to place 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. And we'll repeat this all the way around. 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches for a total of 12 stitches for round 3. For rounds 4 and 5, we're going to single crochet in each stitch around for a total of 12 stitches per round. Here we are at the end of round 5. We're going to slip stitch into that next stitch to finish it off, and we're going to chain 1. We'll tie off with a long enough tail to attach it to the body. And we're going to use the tail from the magic circle in the beginning to stitch the top of the wing shut. So we're going to press it flat and then stitch those top stitches together all the way across. And then we're going to weave in that loose end and trim off any excess yarn. So now all we need to do is make our second wing. And then we'll attach them to the body of the chick. So the placement is going to be on the side, maybe a row below the eyes. So we'll take our handy dandy tapestry needle and my method for attaching is one stitch through the body and then one stitch through the wing. And I just repeat, one stitch through the body, one stitch through the wing until it is nice and secure. Now that the wing is securely attached, I'm going to tie off on the back side and weave in that end underneath the wing so that it's not visible. So here he is with the wing attached. Now all we have to do is add that second wing. And here's our finished chick or baby bird. I just love how this project turned out. He's so cute. He'd be perfect for Easter baskets or just toys for toddlers. And you could make them in so many different colors. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you see all of my upcoming new fun projects. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.